questions. 1. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen?
No!
2. Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No!
2. Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? 3. Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? 4A. Since becoming a lawful permanent resident, have you ever failed to file a required federal, state, or local tax return? 4B. When was the last time you filed a tax return? 5. Do you owe any federal, state, or local taxes that are overdue? 6. Do you have any title of nobility in any foreign country? 7. Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution within the last 5 years? 8. Have you ever been a member of or associated with any organization, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States or in any other place? 9. Have you ever been a member of or in any way associated with A. the Communist Party, B. any other totalitarian party, C. a terrorist organization? 10. Have you ever advocated the overthrow of any government by force or violence? 11. Have you ever persecuted any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion? 12. Between March 23, 1933 and May 8, 1945, did you work for or associate in any way with the Nazi government of Germany? 13. Since becoming a lawful permanent resident of the United States, have you ever called yourself a non-resident on a federal, state, or local tax return? 14. Since becoming a lawful permanent resident of the United States, have you ever failed to file a federal, state, or local tax return because you considered yourself to be a non-resident? 15. Have you ever committed a crime or offense for which you were not arrested? 16. Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer, including INS and military officers, for any reason? 17. Have you ever been charged with committing any crime or offense? 18. Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense? 19. Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or rehabilitative program? 20. Have you ever received a suspended sentence, been placed on probation, or been paroled? 21. Have you ever been in jail or prison? 22A. Have you ever been a habitual drunkard? 22B. Have you ever been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution? 22C. Have you ever sold or smuggled controlled substances, illegal drugs, or narcotics? 22D. Have you ever been married to more than one person at the same time? 22E. Have you ever helped anyone enter or try to enter the United States illegally? 22F. Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling? 22G. Have you ever failed to support your dependents or to pay alimony? 23. Have you ever given false or misleading information to any U.S. government official while applying for any immigration benefit or to prevent deportation, exclusion, or removal? U.S. government official to gain entry or admission into the United States? 25 to 28. Are deportation proceedings pending against you? Have you ever... 29. Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces? 30. Have you ever left the United States to avoid being drafted? 31. Did you ever apply for an exemption from military service? 32. Have you ever deserted from the U.S. forces? 33. Have you ever failed to comply with the Selective Service laws? 34. Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes.
35. Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
36A. Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
36B. Are you willing to give up your allegiance to your former country if you become an American citizen?
Yes.
37A. Are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes.
37B. Are you willing to fight for the United States?
Yes.
37C. Are you willing to join the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes.
37D. Are you willing to serve in the U.S. military?
Yes.
38. Are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes.
39. Are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes.
Part 11. Your signature.